As We Go show. This is Hannah and Jesse. I got a good friend of ours here. His name is Eric, and he's what you would consider a prepper, but really it's just emergency awareness. I would think that would be a better, broader term for it. Wouldn't you think so?
Yeah, prepping for anything that may happen in the future. Anything.
Yeah. A lot of people, they say preppers or naysayers, or they use a lot of these terms, but really I think that what that is people that either want to keep their head in the sand, or they're just scared, maybe, and they don't want to talk about these things. And a lot of people don't want to talk about these things, but the people that are out there doing it, well, hey, we just kind of want to join you guys and give some people some information, a basic list, just starting out. So I'm going to give Eric the floor here and let him go over a couple of things that he's written down.
Okay. I did 11 basics, basically to make sure you could fit all these 11 basics in one bag. And this is a per person, so if there's 3 people in your house, it's best with these 11 basics to make 3 bags. That way everyone has a bag and is ready to go. First thing, the most important thing for a human body is the water. So 72 ounces of water will sustain an adult person for 3 days. Even though the body needs more, 72 ounces will get you by in an emergency situation. Number 2 would be a flashlight. Anything that you can get that's not battery powered, that's a shake light or a wind up flashlight would be best. But if you have to have a battery powered, that's very important, a flashlight. Number 3 is a lighter to start a fire or to signal someone. It does not have to be a standard lighter. You can get a fire starter or a fire striker. Any way to start a fire. Number 4 is a sharp knife, one that can fit in your pocket or a small pocket on your bag. Number 5 would be an extra change of clothes. That extra change of clothes needs to be as warm as possible because you don't know what situations you may come up on. Number 6 is a pair or 2 extra pair of socks. And because, you don't know what situation you may come across, you may be walking a lot, your feet are going to be more important to you than they ever have been, so you got to take care of those 2 pair of socks. Number 7 would be a compass. Number 7 and 8 kind of go together. If you can get this in one item, a compass. Number 8 is a whistle. Those sometimes come in a combo, but a compass is very important if you know what direction you need to go in, but not sure exactly where you're at. A whistle is also very important for signaling for rescue, as well as letting someone that may be with you, letting them know where you're at, or you may be in trouble.
And might scare off animals too.
Yes. Next would be a Mylar blanket. A Mylar blanket is one of the most important things outside of those first few I mentioned. It's you can buy them. They're about the size of a credit card, all folded up, so that it doesn't take up very much space or weight, and will cover a full-size adult person and keep them warm. We can talk about that a little bit more later if you're not sure what that is. Next would be a small AM/FM radio. Again, preferably wind up or shake powered, but it's a little harder to find that power. You may have to go with battery operated on the radio. Again, if you're separated from a group or separated from information, that radio may give you the communication you need to get to a safer place or stay away from a more dangerous place.
True.
The 11th, and arguably the most important, is a ration of food. This is a one-person ration of food. There's several ways to do this. I do it by calorie count. I try to carry at least 4,000 calories in my bag. But just for starters and beginners, the best thing to do, you basically have three options of long shelf life canned food. Is your first option. The second option would be dried goods, and the third option would be prepackaged. To give you an example of the canned goods, would be something like tuna, something that lasts 3 or 4 years after purchase. Dried goods, beans, rice, beef jerky, stuff like that has a sustainability of a year up to 5 years. In prepackaged, can be an MRE or a prepackaged survival camping type food. There's several companies that make those. Those are your 11 basics that should be in every prepper bag in your home. There is some extras according to your local law or according to your
own jurisdictions of what
jurisdictions. The one extra that I tell everyone about is a firearm. Again, that's not possible for everyone to have, but is very nice to have a small, convenient firearm in your bag as well. Another convenience to have, it's small. I didn't put it in the 11 basics, but it's something very important, gloves. If you can't carry gloves, you can use an extra pair of your socks to keep your hands warm. And also, I brought this to show a DC to AV power inverter for your car. Plugs into your cigarette lighter. They come all different shapes and sizes. This one is a 3 plug-in, 115 volt, just like your house. It also has a USB plug and a replacement plug. So you can plug up to 5 things into your car. So if you're out, this allows you to, charge devices. Maybe you don't have a battery-powered radio, but you found a, plug-in radio. You can now use it inside your vehicle. The one thing I caution people on using their car in emergency situations, always make sure you don't kill your battery using these.
True.
Always make sure you have enough gas to get out of the situation you're in. Not wasting your gas sitting in one location. Those are just 2 things I'll caution you on using those. Save your battery. Always have enough gas to get to another location.
Awesome. Thank you, Eric, for sharing this with us. We'll be back with some more videos later. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them. We'll try our best to answer them as much as we can. Subscribe to the video so that you can get more of our information. Thanks for watching.